Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to our Harmony Islands, where in the last episode we had a little bit of a baby boom in the pack, but the favorite of you guys, and myself included, definitely seems to be this one right here, Van. Not only is he our very first violet-eyed creature, but he also has these pretty rare immunity genes in his genetics that should definitely come in handy once he grows up and can take on a mate of his own. But you guys have been sending me the most amazing artwork of this little guy right here. I have been so impressed. And I am getting over a cold right now, which is why my voice sounds a little bit rough, but just seeing all of your creativity over the past week has made me feel so much better, so thank you guys for that. Now, in the last episode, we were planning on bringing in Izmir, who is the latest wanderer that we've brought into the pack, and possibly breeding her with Van. We definitely need to figure out a way to shorten his name too. That is going to get very tiring. But you guys let me know that Van and Izmir have similar immunity genes. They both have immunity gene H in their genetics. She is actually a strong immunity gene H, which means that their children would probably end up with the same situation. So you guys really wanted to see him bred with Kosi over here. The only problem is it's kind of the same. They both have G in their genetics, so it might not be the best match, but I am thinking that I might go with this just because my other plan was to possibly breed a little line of warriors, of like sentinels or knights with the double claws, so that we could place them all around this island in various places, so that we know that no matter where danger strikes, somebody will be able to scoot out and protect all of our less strong pack members, I guess. Because despite the fact that Kosi has an 8 in strength, which means that she can take down a carnivore in about 2 hits, just like Lanier, she is very slow. She can only move about 2 spaces at a time, which is not very helpful when she needs to get across the island to make sure that everyone is protected. So we are probably going to bring Van over to these nests, or maybe we should bring her over to these. Because there are 2 nests over here, so it might be better to stick with the nests that have more spots for more babies to be born. We might do that. And then instead, Meme could possibly swap places with her, because I would like to breed her with Nunuvan back here. He has the poison fangs in his recessive slot, which means that we could possibly pull that out of his genetics, and maybe we could start a little line with the poison fangs again. That would be pretty cool. That means that they would have to get rid of the ram horns though, because they can't both be on the creature, so it might be a little bit harder to pull it out just because they have that big crown of ram horns on their heads. But I think that's what we'll do for that side of the family. And last but not least, we do need to figure out where Izmir is going to go. So you guys mentioned that maybe she should breed with Kirkuku, because they both have the violet eyes in their genetics, so that might be a good idea as well. And we can make sure that we keep this berry paw that he has, because we do need to keep that in the pack too. I've noticed that a lot of our creatures are being born without the berry paws right now. And then the most controversial pack member yet, we have Anasi over here, who was born when Anna was ambushed by a wandering male off in the grass, and she has the double no paws and the spit snout that her father did. So at the moment, she seems like she can't do much, but I'm hoping what we can do is bring her over here to Lala, our other resident spit snout, the only other spit snout in the pack right now, and maybe she can teach her how to pick up acorns, because supposedly the no paws can still pick up the acorns for us. So as long as she can find a role on the island, then there's no reason to feed her to this big bird looming in the skies. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll set that into motion. And this plant over here, there's so much to cover today. This plant is actually a healing plant according to you guys. So what I thought we would do to test it out is bring Dukro over here, because he is the last remaining son of Lanier, the last and I guess purest form of royalty on the island at the moment, and he does have a little bit of this red bar on him. Supposedly, if he picks from this, he'll be able to get rid of this red section, so he would live a little bit longer. And that is going to be so helpful for us if that's true, because we have so much swampland around here that our creatures often end up sick. So I think that's what we'll do. But first we need to start picking up our berries again, because we have all of these berries to scoop up after the rain fell. And I'm watching this guy too. He's getting a little bit close to the babies. I mean, I think they're safe. I think we just have to have an adult right next to them. But I have my eye on you, Kirkuku. We are going to make sure that this bird doesn't swoop away with you, because he is getting quite close. Now let's see, we probably want you, Nunuvan, to at least clear out a little bit of this grass over here, so that we're sure that when our little Dukro, our royal pack member, comes over, he won't be in any trouble. So he'll clear out this grass, and then I think we'll have Kosi start making her way over here. Yeah, she is so slow. Oh my goodness, she can only move one tile through the swamp. Does it actually slow them down when they're in the swamp? I think it might. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like Lala can pick up a couple of these acorns. At least we're still doing good on food, too. I was a little bit worried about that. But other than that, I think we're good. We'll move Van right here to pick up a couple of these berries. And then we will skip the turn because everybody is all tired out. There is not a single pack member left who can use a turn. So let's go ahead and skip the day. Keep an eye on that bird too. And any patches of rustling grass around here, we do want to keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, that one right there, and it's right next to you, Kosi. So this might be your chance to approve yourself right here. Let's see. Oh no! Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Oh, it's the male again. It's that wandering male. Oh, that is terrible. We're going to have to make sure that our scouts are actually males now so that this doesn't happen in the future. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Kosi is going to have to get to a nest anyway just to have this baby. And it might end up being another acorn collecting baby too. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Hopefully that hurt him enough so that we can really just get rid of him as soon as possible. Yeah, there he is right there. So let's continue moving her this way. It looks like most of our females are on this side of the island anyway, away from him. The only one I'm really worried about is Anna right now. She certainly doesn't need another run-in with that male. And Lala is probably far enough away that we could do something about him coming at her if he does decide to wander into our territory a little bit further. Now, Meme, we're going to have to keep a very close eye on you, especially as we start moving her over to the other nests. So let's see if we can keep her as close as possible to this side. And there's that bird again. He's swooping very, very close. But let's try to scoot her over here. There we go. It seems like it's fine. He may have gone a little bit deeper into the grass, in fact, after getting hurt. So we'll just keep an eye on that for that rustling grass. And next time, I'm going to make sure that we have some strong males to take care of him instead. So let's see, Izamir, you can possibly pick some berries, but we should probably have you actually breed with Kirkuku first. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll have her, let's see, pick this. Oh, look at that guy, he's coming out now. Oh geez, he's going after Meme, isn't he? No, that's not good. Okay, Ducro, we have a change of plans. We need you to come over here and just guard Meme for us because we are not letting him get to Meme now. Okay, so let's have her go right here. And then I'm keeping an eye on you. We're gonna have him come over here. He is trying to get to Meme. Okay, one more and then he can smack him. So let's see, we'll have you guys breed and then you can go into this nest and he's just sitting there now. Really? Really, guy? I mean, can we chase him away at least? I guess we can, but we need to move Nunuvan over here too, just in case. We'll barricade him off. That should be good enough. Actually, he might be able to take care of him completely. Let's see, he has a 4 in strength. Let's use his last turn. There we go. So we got rid of him. I'm a little bit disheartened that we can't, collect from his bones because he is certainly not a member of our pack. But there's no scavenging just yet. But at least we have Izmir. At least she's not going to have to worry about any males wandering in the grass. We do want to make sure that the mutation menu is taken care of. We want the berry paw in here. Neither of them have that no paw, so we don't have to worry about the runner's leg. But let's see, what else would be the best to put in here? Maybe we could think about putting something new in there, like the toxic body. We did just unlock that. This is only in the 10% slot, so there's not really a high chance that it'll pass along, but we'll put it there anyway, and we'll see how that goes. Now, Van, you can at least collect these berries for us. Let's make sure our children are safe too. Okay, Anna is watching over all of these, so they should be okay. We did move all of these guys around, so I was a little bit worried, but it seems like they're fine. And Lala, why don't you come right down here so you can pick up all of these acorns. And on the next turn, we'll see if we can have Ducro come over here and eat this little plant, because he is getting a little bit close to the end of his life, and I don't want to see him passing away anytime soon. Especially because he is such a big help for those males. If we need these strong males to protect our females of the pack, then we want to make sure that they're not going to be passing away anytime soon. So let's go ahead and skip the day now, and keep an eye out for more rustling grass. It is raining again, so that's good to see. And poor Kosi, she is having such a rough day, isn't she? Let's move her over to these nests, and then we'll take a look at that little baby that was just born. She still has a couple more to go, and it's a violet-eyed baby again. Oh my gosh, and a core. That is adorable. Look at that, she is so cute too. She does not have the toxic body, but she does have the big body, so I guess that's good too. What we might actually want to do is have them breed one more time while they're still in the area and healthy. We might have to move her right over to this nest first though, and then we'll have him come down here and breed with her. And then she can go ahead and pick up some of these berries too while she's waiting. And then on the next turn, we'll be able to move, hopefully, Kosi over to one of these nests over here. Probably this one, because we'll be able to move Anakor right out of the nest. So let's pick up these berries. Let's keep an eye out for any more of those males. It looks like we're okay this time though. Okay, and then we'll move, let's see, we could have Meme actually breed with him right now. We'll have Meme breed with Nunuvan so that she doesn't run into the same situation, and then we'll move her to the nest in one of the next turns. But for now, why don't you guys start making your way over to this plant again? There we go, just in time. So let's see if this works. If he harvests the plant, then it completely gets rid of that entire red bar. Not bad at all. So we'll have to see how long it takes for this to respawn. But that is going to be so helpful to us since so many of our creatures end up getting sick in this swampland. Now, if we scoot Meme just a little bit closer, then if Anasi grows up in the next turn, we'll be able to put her into that nest. And let's see, there's a couple of these to pick up. There we go, and then you can headbutt the tree. Pretty soon you'll have your little apprentice over here too, so that'll be fun. And I think that might be just about it. Let's see, we just have Nunuvan left. Why don't you take the time to make sure that nothing is in this grass over here? We'll just like expand the territory a little bit, and that should be good. There we go. We have to leave Anna right there with the babies, but otherwise I think we're good. Oh no, now Meme is getting sick too. That's not good, and you still haven't grown up. I wonder if maybe we should scoot her out of the nest a little bit. We'll put her right here so that she's still with her mother. And then Anna can come right here, in fact, so that she's in the area. We'll have you sit right here, and then we'll go take a look at the next little baby that was born. Oh my goodness, just like her father with the two different paws. Raramy, I believe her name is. That is adorable too. I love the names that this game comes up with. She does have the blind eyes. Does her sister? No, okay, it's just her. So we want to make sure that we're always paying attention to those blind eyes just so it doesn't get out of hand. But now we need to shuffle these guys around a little bit. Let's see, if we move Anakor right here, she should be safe because she has her Van, her uncle, protecting her. And then Kosi, can you even get around these guys? Oh geez, I'm not sure if you can. Let's see, if we move you this way, then you can sit on the bunny burrow, I suppose, and then on the next turn she should be able to get over to this nest. Oh my gosh, so this is taking quite a while to start our little line of sentinels, our little line of knights. Hopefully she won't be getting too old before we can breed her with Van. I think she'll be okay. I'm just a little bit worried about that cold. Now the next order of business should be the mutation menu for Meme's baby. So she does have the no paw, which is a little bit of a concern. We will place the runner's leg in here to hopefully combat that. But we also want to put the poison fangs in here as well to hopefully pull that out of Nunuvan's genetics too. We'll see if that works. And now let's have everyone collect up their food so we don't forget about this. There we go. There's a couple of acorns there. And we have a couple of things to gather up from here too. But I believe, yeah, you have the berry paw, so you should scoop up these berries. And then you have one too, so why don't you pick up those? Now, where is that bird? There he is. I thought the bird went away for a moment, but I have a feeling this guy is here to stay, isn't he? He is completely here to just swoop around in our skies and make us very, very nervous as he does so. So why don't you just take a peek in this grass a little bit further? There we go. We want to also explore the desert so that we can hopefully unlock the big ears like we did in the last island, because I would love to have our little fennec fox family back again. You can pick up a couple of these. You can pick up some too. And then Ducro, it's just you now. Why don't you do a little bit of exploring too? In fact, why don't we have him go this way so that he could possibly get to this other tree over here? He could use some of his very last turns to better the pack by hopefully clearing out another tree for us to use. So let's go ahead and skip the turn. And hopefully we'll see these babies growing up soon. This one just does not want to grow, does she? Anasi. I'm not sure why it's taking her so very long. It seems like it's taking her much longer than some of the other creatures. But let's take a look at this newest one here, Kosi. Oh my gosh, that almost sounds like a previous member of the pack too, so maybe they're naming her after their ancestors again. But she does have the no paw, and she doesn't have the poison fangs either, so it seems like the ram horns are much more likely to get passed along in this pack over the poison fangs, which makes sense, because most of our creatures have ram horns now after Lanier came by. But let's have Nunuvan come over here so that he can breed one more time with his mate. And since our mutation menu is already set up, hopefully that'll work a little bit better for us. So we're going to leave these guys here so that they can protect all of the babies, but they can at least pick up the food that's in the area. We're lucky that we have so many berry bushes right here to help us out. And Lala, it is still your job to pick up as many of these acorns as you possibly can. Now, Dukro, why don't you continue your journey? Is there anyone that can help you actually? Maybe Nunuvan could do a little bit of helping. I think he probably could. He could come over here and play leapfrog with you. Oh, look at that! And there's even a berry bush there too. Excellent. And a bunny burrow. Okay, it doesn't get much better than that. So we have little bunnies over here. We have berries. We have an acorn tree. This is also a very good side of the island to be on. So hopefully there's a nest down there too. Who knows? Now, how about this side? What do we need to do for you guys? We need to move Kosi into the nest finally so she can have her baby, and hopefully it's not going to be a double no-pod baby again, but we'll have to just wait and see. And then why don't we move Izmir right here so that she can breed with Kirkuku again, and then we won't have to worry about her falling victim to any of those wandering males either. She can peek in this grass too, just so we know that it's clear and safe. We have Kosi protecting these babies, so we could probably have Kirkuku actually move down here to pick up some of these berries in the next turn. There are so many berries over here. We had them hidden in the grass, but this is an excellent place for our gatherers to really settle down and make roots. Now, I think we have a couple of gems that we might want to change over too. Like these babies should actually be blue since they're technically part of the gathering line. So we'll change that over right now before I forget. And actually we might want to change her over to blue too, since she's like an honorary member of the gathering line herself, since she was pulled in from her days as a wanderer. But other than that, I think we're good, so we'll skip again. And keep an eye out for some more rustling grass. We definitely want those males to check out the grass now, but look at this. Oh my gosh, almost a spitting image of her father. This is Rossi, and she only has one no paw, so that's good to see. She is a little bit better off than the previous incident that we had, so at least she can do a little bit of protecting for the pack. She'll be able to take her orange gem in the next turn when she grows one. And right now, we absolutely need to make sure that Kosi and Van are going to breed. So, Raramy, why don't you sit right here next to your parents so that they don't lose you to that bird. And then Kosi can come over here, breed with Van, and then she can scoot over to this nest. There we go. And Anacor, you have grown just a little bit more, and she should be safe from the bird now. We're going to make sure that that is the case. Where'd the bird go? Oh my goodness, did it leave us? I think it actually did. I don't see the bird anymore. All right, well that's excellent. I didn't think that would happen, but I am going to keep a very close eye on the skies nonetheless. Now Meme, we can actually have you come over to this nest if we move Kosi right here. You can scoot over here, and it looks like Anasi has finally grown. She finally has 2 gems. So why don't we move her over to her new mentor, Lala, and we can see if she can pick up. Yes, she can. She can pick up the acorns. Okay, so the double no-pod creatures are definitely not useless to the pack. They can come over here and they can make sure that our acorns are always being collected. So she'll be able to settle in with Lala and learn all of the ways of headbutting trees and picking up acorns and making sure that our food supplies are always high. And I'm so glad that she has found her own little role on the island too. Now you guys need to continue making your way over to this tree. So let's have you scoot up here. We'll play leapfrog until we get there. There we go, not bad at all. And it looks like we have a nice little path over to this tree now. So you guys fulfilled your duty. You guys managed to at least get to this tree, and we'll clear out as much grass as we can in the next turn when they have a little bit more energy. I'm really hoping that some of the babies that are going to be born will be males though, because we're getting low on males again, and it's really tricky to navigate this island when you're so high on females with all of those males wandering in the grass spreading their awful genetics. So let's pick a few of these berries. Let's make sure that all of our food is picked clean. You could actually help out by just peeking in this grass over here for us. There you go. Since she's not fully grown, she doesn't have to worry about the male at the moment, but we do want to keep a very close eye on her. We don't want our females staying too close to the rustling grass. So I think that's about it. We have just a couple more berries over here too. There we go. And now we can skip the turn again and take a look at these new babies. So here is, oh my goodness, here is this little baby. Look at her, Rhiannery, and you can just barely see that she actually has the panda markings. She has the panda markings. She has these beautiful blue eyes too. Look at those. Oh my gosh, a black panda. Who would have thought? That is so gorgeous. Oh, I absolutely love her. She doesn't have the toxic body either, but honestly, that doesn't even matter. She is gorgeous. And she has the no paw too, so we'll have to keep that in mind. But at least she will do pretty good scouting for us as long as we have some males protecting her. And I see this little beauty back here too. Are you another black panda? I think you actually are. Let's see, is your name also Rossi? Wait a second. You just named both of your children Rossi. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. So Kosi is not the most creative when it comes to baby names, but Rossi 1 and Rossi 2, she has both of the claws too, which is exactly what I was hoping for in this line. Oh my gosh, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? Okay, so we definitely need to make sure that we continue breeding these guys before they get too old. So we are probably going to have at least one more baby with them, but we need to move Izmir to the nest as well. So we'll have to shuffle these guys around a little bit. Let's see, Rossi number 1, you can come over here, I suppose. We'll have to have Kirkuku clear out a little bit of this grass just so that we know that you guys are safe. Rarami thankfully grew up, so she should be okay. We'll have her come down here to take up her dad's duty of picking off of these berry bushes. And Izmir, you can finally sit in this little nest right here. And now let's see, I may have blocked you in, Kosi. Oh no, I may have blocked you in. Van is going to have to make his way over here so that you can breed with him right now. There we go. And I think all the babies are safe. They all have an adult sitting right next to them, so they should be just fine. And now we can come over here and Anasi can start learning how to successfully collect these acorns. So Lala, why don't you do the honors? You can knock them all down for us and then we can scoop them all up. And actually, if we move them on opposite sides of this tree, then we should be able to pick up every single acorn that falls. So we'll do that in the next turn when she has a little bit more energy to use. Now we need Meme to stay right here so that she can protect her baby. Oh my gosh, and she's getting very, very ill too. It doesn't look like that bush is ready to give us any new berries yet. Let's see, yeah, it's still empty, but if it does come back, then we'll have her eat from that so that she can heal a little bit, because she is actually going to pass away very early in her lifespan thanks to all of those swamp illnesses. So if we move her just like right here, then she'll be able to breed with her mate, and then she can have another little baby with him, and hopefully it'll be one just as beautiful as this one. But we just have these guys over here. Oh gosh, wait a second, did I breed with the wrong one? Oh no, I did. Oh, you tricked me. These little twins tricked me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the twins are both going to have a baby with Meme apparently, which I guess is fine. I guess that's fine. He still has the panda patterns in his genetics anyways, so we'll just go with that. That's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh. They look exactly the same too. So that completely fooled me. I completely forgot that he was way over there doing his job with a Ducro right now. But they can at least clear out a little bit of this grass. I have a feeling he's going to be a little bit offended to find out that his brother actually had a baby with his own mate when he gets back. But other than that, oh my goodness, look at that. They found a nest. Perfect. They found a little nest over here right under the tree too. Oh, that is going to be excellent. We can headbutt the tree while we're making sure that our numbers are high and we have all of these different food sources over here. Oh, that is going to help us out so much. Let's make sure that all of our babies are safe though, and look at this. You can actually grab this little bunny in the grass for us too, just like our warriors. We need to make sure, in fact, that these little babies are getting their warrior gems, because they are the warriors of the pack, both of the Rossis. So after she grows a gem, she'll get another one of those orange ones too. So there we go. We just have a couple more babies to see into the pack right now. We have Izmir, who is still ready to give birth, and I think we'll do that. We'll see her baby right before we end out this episode. So why don't you pick up a couple of these berries, and then we'll skip the turn. Keep an eye out for more of that rustling grass, but everything looks okay so far. Van unfortunately is sick, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But here's our last baby of the day, Cease. And she is adorable too. I thought she had the poison fangs because of that little nose of hers, but it looks like it's just the normal nose. And she has the claw and the berry paw, once again, just like her father. So that's good to see. We're getting these nice balanced creatures in the pack. And it seems like she is going to be very, very good for us. She'll be able to collect berries and also keep the pack safe. Though we do really need to get more males in here. I am a little bit concerned about that, especially after the day we have had today. We'll have to move these females just a little bit further away from this grass, in fact, because there's quite a bit of it up here. So in the next episode, hopefully we can do a little bit of clearing, a little bit of renovating, maybe even move someone over to this side of the island. Oh dear, in fact there's something right over here. So why don't we take a quick peek at this before we end out the episode to make sure that nothing is going to harm us in this direction. Okay, there was the male, and here's a nest too. Another little nest that he's just stalking by, waiting for some females to come by. That is not very good. So we're going to have to make sure that our little scouts over here can properly evict him from the area before we start bringing our females over too. But I think that's about it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!